So this is the Xiaomi 12 Pro from China, but that's not the interesting part. The interesting thing is MIUI 13 based on Android 12, which is only available in China right now. And if you have seen recently, MIUI 12.5 had too many bugs. Like recently, the new Redmi Note 10 Pro update caused the camera to crash. Poco phones suffer from lag issues after MIUI 12.5 and comments are all over Poco's own community forum. So before you update to MIUI 13, we wanted to test how good it is. So we got this stable MIUI 13 phone from China for you for better clarity. So the question that has to be asked is, how good is MIUI 13? Is MIUI 13 better than MIUI 12.5? Are there bugs in MIUI 13? And how good is the performance on MIUI 13? Well, this is Prateek. You are already watching TechWiser and we'll answer all that questions. But I need an answer from you. These percent of people are still not subscribed to TechWiser. Come on, do it. Stay wiser, hit the bell icon as well, please. Now, before we dive in, let's look at the full practical usage of new MIUI 13 features side by side with MIUI 12.5. This is the newly launched Mi 11T Pro. Now, let's start with privacy. MIUI 13 has improved face unlock, and now face unlock will use your entire upper body data like shoulders, basically everything from waist up, to ensure that it is your face and your body. So no intrusion. Now see here, when I enroll face data, the MIUI 12.5 shows a notification saying your phone can be unlocked by your photo as well as people and objects of similar appearance. And here on MIUI 13, you have the same things, but extra, it says your face data will be stored locally on the phone. But here, if you see, MIUI 13 unlocks a bit faster. Now, another major update in MIUI 13 is privacy features. They have actually revamped the entire Mi Security app. Like, see here carefully. Now I'm using a third-party installer to install Chrome app. And as soon as I install it, MIUI 12.5 has no issue. But in MIUI 13, it says it's been installed from an unknown source. You have to give permission to access your virtual ID. Now we'll get to virtual ID in just a moment. So suppose some shady app tries to install an app in the background without your knowledge. So that app doesn't have access to network or notifications. Now even the privacy feature in Mi Security app is full on modified. Like here, you can give permission to access your clipboard. So suppose I just go to the phone app and copy my phone number and then go on to Google Chrome and try to paste it. It actually asks for permission if Google Chrome can see that number in the clipboard. Kind of like iOS, but hey, it's good for us users. Now, how much of these features will come to the Indian variant of MIUI 13 or the global variant? Well, that is something to be seen by the end of March 2022. Now, I know everyone is waiting for UI changes and customizations in MIUI 13. It's known for it. Like, my most favorite feature is this Xiaomi's new Mi Sans font. Here, have a look. It looks minimal to me. But the most interesting feature is this live wallpaper. You have crystal formation now. And Xiaomi says they have captured this 8K footage using a microscope camera. Now, widgets are a major feature in MIUI 13. Like here, I open the weather widget. It's the same Mi Weather app. And now, when I swipe up, see? The gesture is so elegant on MIUI 13. On MIUI 12.5, it feels like it's a glitch. And widgets overall have improved on Android 12 itself. So that improvement would pass on to MIUI 13 as well, and you would get better third-party widgets overall on MIUI 13. Now, this next feature I'm not sure about. Like, I couldn't find virtual ID on Xiaomi 11i or Xiaomi 11T Pro. Both of them are on MIUI 12.5, but virtual ID did release globally with MIUI 12. Let me know if you have virtual ID in your MIUI 12.5 version. Nonetheless, virtual ID is a very interesting feature. See, apps that you install on your phone track your behavior, browsing pattern to show you better ads like Instagram, Facebook, but almost every app. Now the thing is, by default, you haven't given permission to the apps to track you. So virtual ID in MIUI 13 gives a random blank ID to the apps. So suppose Facebook will know that the user of this particular phone, I opened Instagram and looked at Hera Fairy memes, like why not? But they won't know that the user is Prateek. So virtual ID, very good feature, should be in India. MIUI 13 also promises a 15% improvement in overall performance. Now we don't have the same exact phone on both sides, so it's difficult to check side-by-side performance improvement if it is 15% improvement. But here, let me show you an interesting thing. This is Xiaomi Mi 12 Pro, which has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 2022 flagship processor. Now a funny thing, this is hot AF and all in the wrong way. I did a CPU throttling test, and just to give you a perspective, here's Xiaomi 11T Pro as well. If you look at the maximum JIPs, which is basically the number of instructions the CPU can run per second, it's a bit of improvement on the Xiaomi 12 Pro, but there's a performance mode in MIUI as well. So when you turn on that performance mode, so the Snapdragon 888 on the Xiaomi 11T Pro performs same, or in fact, if you look at the average score, even better than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. And you can see there is lots of throttling on it. Now, we don't have another Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 phone, but it would be very interesting to see if we can put a Snapdragon 870 in this mix and see side by side which processor is more efficient now, because there's a lot of heat. Let me know your thoughts. And yes, I have a very good feeling about MIUI 13. Like in my 2 days of usage, I didn't see any bug. And see here, this is Prime Video on MIUI 12.5. And now when I pull down the control center, see, it's not blurred. And if I do the same on YouTube, it's blurred. And this happens only on Prime Video, no other app, and it is probably on almost all of the Xiaomi phones that I have checked. But here if you see on MIUI 13, it's solved. And Xiaomi also said MIUI 13 solved some 400 plus bugs just like this. And it feels good to see that MIUI 13 has concentrated more on privacy, security instead of UI customizations, because Google has really made Android 12 beautiful and there's no need to change the UI look every year. Rather, focus on features which makes people life useful, like approximate GPS location, spam protection, faster face unlock, better notification, and I love it. And just a word for Xiaomi, lately a lot of Xiaomi Poco devices have started facing issues or lag because of update, and it's sad because people buy their phone for at least 2 to 3 years, and such buggy updates doesn't leave a good impression on the user. I personally like Xiaomi phones. They probably have the best hardware on the phones in any segment, but yes, the software. On that note, you can watch this Xiaomi Mi 11T one-day experience over here. This is Prateek signing off. See you pretty soon. Pew pew.